Welcome to another wild unboxing, the show where we go into the wild and do an unboxing. Coming. Yep. So here on the wild unboxing, we only show you things that are very interesting and unique. I've been using their gear for about 3 years, and they just released their 2020 line of shoes, and I thought they were cool because they're moving from, I don't want to say basic materials, but less interesting, less, I guess, trendy materials, and they're getting into higher tech materials and higher tech designs. So we've got 2 new shoes here. Okay. This is not a review because, of course, it's an unboxing and I haven't formed an opinion of them yet. It'll be well into summer before I'm able to form an opinion on the new guys, but here are 3 of the shoes that I've used from them in the past. And I've worn on a pair of Prios before this, and then also their boot, which is the Daylight Hiker. I've used those and ended up giving them away because there was like right here in the toe, it gave me blisters. And yeah, so I'm gonna open these and compare them to some of their older models. Go with this one first. Oh boy, these are pinker than I thought. I'm gonna have to get these muddy. I thought they were red. Okay, these are their new road running shoes. They're called the HFS for holy fucking shit. So comparing them to the Prio, the sole is pretty different. Check that out. The upper on them, it looks like it's 2 different layers. It's got this inside layer. It's similar material, but I guess the pores in it are bigger than the inside of this. Is black, so you're probably not gonna be able to see it. And then it's got 2 layers of material here, so like a mesh, and then underneath you can see the inside layer through there. The biggest thing that stands out is, so all their shoes are inspired by barefoot sandals, Haracha style, and they have this lacing where you can tighten it and pull it tighter against your foot, and this one is exposed. I think all the shoes that I've had this, even the boots. And on these guys, it's inside the shoe, it looks like, in between the 2 layers. And then it's got this like plasticky rubber. The way the toe looks on this new model, I like a lot more. It just has the 1 layer going over it rather than the 2. It makes it look, I guess, more like a normal shoe you'd see in a shoe store, instead of, what's the right word? Like a kid would wear them. Just the way that it's rounded, and I don't know, maybe that's just happening. They definitely look like younger shoes. As always, I wish that there was less bright colors on them. If this was white, if they make a model that's white and then instead of the red it's just black, ooh, that would be slick. Kind of like this shoe. I think this shoe looks amazing. Biggest thing on the first impression, which is gonna kind of make it hard to tell the difference, is this is a half size smaller, so it feels more snug. The sole on them actually feels pretty similar. So first impression on these, similar. If you're into cute shoes, these definitely look cuter. They would look better if it was black and white, but okay, second pair. These guys are the Mesa Trails. And these, I'm hoping, will be some good hiking shoes. Okay, take a look at these guys. I can see more people on this channel being interested in this model. So these are kind of, they don't say they're an update to the Terraflex, but very similar. Same thing with the toe. It's got one solid material instead of the two that you see here. Similar with the same thing with the materials. It's got the mesh, and then you can see the inside material also. Compared to the Terraflex, it looks like there's more lugs per square inch. They're closer together. They look to be about the same height. These are worn down though. I've done a couple hundred miles on these, and they feel more stiff than the Terraflex, like a lot more stiff. Okay, so underneath the sole, so the insole looks like this. It's got a little mushy, it's like a foam insole, and on the inside there's some squishy stuff in there. So how do these puppies fit? I got these smaller as well too. The laces are a lot shorter than their old stuff. That's actually so nice. Look at that. Okay, so we got these guys tight and tied. They're half a Neemor finger length. These guys tied a 1.5 Neemor finger length. So a lot more minimalism here. That's good. I think these look great. I think this sets the record for most pairs of shoes I've brought on a small hike. 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 shoes with me out here. Oh, one thing I can say is right off the bat, this part right below the laces and above the toes, that is so much better. It's like way softer, and it doesn't rub on my toe like the earlier models or the models of the Terraflex, even the new Prios. So like right here, this part is pretty stiff. On these I haven't noticed as much as the daylight hikers that I had, but it's still, this one is just like a, I don't even know what you'd call that material. Okay, I think that's all I have to say on my first impressions. They feel more flexible in the upper than some of their other models, and yeah, I'm excited to put some miles in them and see how they do long term. If you have any questions specific to, I guess to any Xero shoes, put them down below. And if there's anything specific, let me know to these shoes, and I'll see if I can answer that question for you. Pretty much every single time Xero releases a new shoe, they do a sale on it. I'm not sure how much it is. I think it's like 20%. It's at least 10% off. Okay. Oh, one more thing. There's no more pull tab on the back. It's how to go UL.